Well. Hello everyone, GoldCoin here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing a brand new game in the channel called Fabledom. This game actually came out of early access on May 13th. And it's a city builder, a colony simulator, a colony management based on a fairy tale world, a magical world. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what's going on here with the game. Looks like we're going to be able to choose a map here, or choose a region to start. We're going to have the seed here. I'm assuming this is going to be the difficulty. We have some classic, challenge, and cruel. Obviously, we're going to start as normal or classic difficulty on a standard. We're going to enable tutorial here for a minute. And then it looks like we are able to choose any land. My opinion, or from what I can tell here, some of these lands have, how they call it here, forest hills. Okay, so here's the several. Forest is dense. What about this one down here? Forest is normal. Hills are several. I don't know if we want several of too many. Obviously, if we don't like what we're seeing, we can randomize the seed and it's going to generate new maps for us. Yeah, something like this I wouldn't mind. Looks like the ocean is large, the forest is normal, and the hills are several. Obviously, we want to have as many forest as possible. Usually that's where we want in every city builder. Even mountains, probably that's where we're gonna be gathering iron and whatnot and rocks. All right, let's go ahead and do my name here. Let's do GoldCoin, and we are a prince looking for a princess. And then we can call ourselves Highness. Then we're gonna choose this coat of arms here. I like it. I actually designed it, so it's well, didn't design it. You can choose from any of the designs, pre-made designs that the game is giving us. I like the pumpkin. We can simulate and call it a GoldCoin there. So let's go ahead and jump into the game and see what happens.
Once upon a time it goes, a story told of love and woes, when all the kings and queens of yore sent forth their children to explore. New lands of plenty, fields and trees, fertile, yielding, birds and bees. It's your turn, prince or princess you. Discover, conquer, daring do. Remember, friend, 'tis not just sword that makes one lady or a lord. To build a kingdom, 'tis an art, but don't neglect your spirit's heart. Through love or war, these lands ignited shall ever after be united. Now go, be kind, be cruel, be scrappy, and make your ever after happy.
All right. I actually like that be cruel, be scrappy rolling off the R there for our little storyteller. Looks like we're going to be building our own. We're going to write our own fairy tale. Looks like objective here, it's the typical WSD, scroll in and out. Perfect. We're going to claim, but it looks like it's 10 gold coins.
Our kingdom began with little more than
Oh my god, let's see.
Now, where did that go again?
All right, so it looks like we actually have to build a labor's hut first, but let's go ahead and take a look at the map here. Looks like this is going to be the land or the region we're going to be establishing ourselves on. Look at that, it looks like we have some sort of ruins.
Is that my old house? I left my retainer.
Huh, is it your old house, good pal? Might be. It looks like we have some ruins, obviously abandoned, graveyard here and whatnot.
My pet guinea pig in one of these.
Oh, look at that guy.
Booger.
Oh.
Because he was the one I picked.
Oh, really? Looks like we have some sort of like a primestic liquid here. Interesting. All right, I like what I'm seeing. Look at the art. The art is very magical. We're going to be fighting apparently some magical creatures and whatnot. Remember, we're going to be writing our own fairy tale. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's go ahead and build our first labor's hut, which I'm assuming is going to be a builder's hut of some sort. Let's gonna build it next to this resource center or whatnot, whatever they call this. What they call this? A material cart. Let's gonna build it right next to it and see what the game tells us here. Looks like we have to build Grable Road. By the way it looks, this is the Grable Road here. Why don't we throw a straight line and then we'll take it from there. Oh, looks like building road in this game actually costs some money. This 13 tiles road is gonna cost us 26, so a 2 per road, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and speed up time here. All right, looks like we have F1, I guess, F2, F3 to speed up time. Cool. What else can we build here? Well, right now we cannot build anything else, but so we're gonna have some sort of tiers, different buildings here, tier 2 and tier 3. Messenger guilds, embassy. Just gotta wait for them to. Oh, look at that. We actually have to assign a laborer here, seems like. All right, let's go ahead and slow down time here. So it looks like we can, it's very similar to Foundation, where you can actually assign if you want to assign someone in particular to the building, you can actually do it, or you can just click in here and a random one is gonna get assigned. All right, once we assign it, looks like more stuff came out here. We can claim here. It looks like we have to start with 300 vegetables, restore staying hunger, and then roughly 272 days of food remaining, wood and stone. All right, the game is telling us to build a homestead. Okay, so basically, let's see what we can build here. Well, nothing has opened yet, but looks like we can also gonna be building a basic well. Homestead, I'm assuming that's for these little peeps here, ladies and gentlemen down here. So let's go and build. How many people can we house in one of these? Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. It looks like a click and drag. Okay, so it looks like we can expand it just like we do in Manor Lords. Look at that. I don't know if I'm going to allow that though. Seems too big. I'm going to demolish real quick and then do it one more time. We can rotate it. Let's go ahead and place some of the houses here around this area. Let's do a 2x2. Can we do 2x2? We actually can do 2x2. And then, oh, this is the found. Oh, so they call it the foundation for the homestead. All right, what does it say here? We can randomize it. I'm assuming we can actually add some decorations or some sort of like a different type of, what is it called? Yeah, it increases desirability, just like foundation, actually. All right, so let's go ahead and build this one. I don't know how many that houses. If it's a 1-1, then we're probably gonna need 4 because we have 4 peeps, or what they call it here, peasants, commoners, and nobles. Yeah, newcomers, commoners, and I forgot the other one that it's in foundation. It'll come to my mind eventually. But yeah, let's go and build another one. I'm pretty sure one will not be enough. Let's go and build 2 of them and see how it goes. Here's our goal here. Looks like we have to make some sort of payment. Here it says in 3 days. The game is asking us to build 2 homestead attachments inside the new garden. I don't know what was that attachment. I'm assuming maybe this expansion is an attachment. Let's take a look here without building it. Yeah, it has to be, this has to be the attachment, or maybe once we build the house, this is the attachment probably. So, and then we have to assign a head of household. It says with the homestead selected, assign a head of household. We wonder what the head of household we're gonna do, but let's go and speed up time here and wait until they build that. Yep.
Yippee! This is where your fablings live and
okay, so they're called fablings.
Household is required for the homestead to operate smoothly.
All right, so we need a his. Okay. So it looks like we need to assign a head of household. It looks like it gets assigned automatically, and 3 people can live in one of these. So we built a second one. That's okay. And we actually need to select an attachment, right? That's what the game is asking us. Build 2 homestead attachment inside the new garden. And what is the new garden? So we need to do 5, or we have up to 5. Okay. So we have up to 5 attachment. We can build up to 5 attachment. I don't know what the attachment here. Let's say select the homestead to view its attachment. Click an attachment to place it in the world. Yeah, it looks like we cannot build any of these. I wonder if it gets assigned automatically. Clothing line. Yeah, it doesn't look like, or do we have to build the whole thing in order to be able to use the attachment? But we'll take a look here in a minute. But it looks like these guys are missing a well. Okay. So it looks like the well covers certain area. It doesn't look like we have to place it underwater, like on the groundwater. Maybe a well here in the right in the middle might not be a bad idea and start growing around, or even here. I like it even here better because if we start to expand that way and this way, yeah, I like it here. Then we can build another homestead here if needed. Perfect. Homestead and finished construction. Okay, so how do we build that attachment? An apple tree has finished construction. Well, we didn't say to build an apple tree, but I'll take that. Oh, it looks like it actually builds an attachment by itself. So the peeps or the fablings decide what attachment to build, maybe, and then probably we can tell them to remove it. Yeah, we can definitely tell them to remove it if we actually don't like the attachment. Or I wonder if it gets selected. Let's take a look here. So if we do this, does it tell us what? Oh, so it's gonna randomize the attachment. Oh, I see. Okay, that's good to know. Good to keep in mind. It's gonna collect that reward. It's asking us to build 2 homestead, which I already did, and build a well. And welcome new fablings. Okay, so it looks like newcomers are gonna be coming soon. What else can we build here? We can do a granary, obviously a farm, a windmill, a fisherman hut, which assuming we got a place closer to the river or the ocean here. And then a grape farm. Oh, look at that. We're going to be able to collect and gather some grapes. That's awesome. Looks like the lumber camp. This is obviously a very neat one. We're probably going to need one right away. I mean, although wood looks promising, wood looks good, we might need one if we actually get asked. Probably we're going to get asked for the game to build one. Stockpile, stone camp, coal maker. All right, what is happening here? Oh, there you go.
As long as you keep your population happy,
Okay.
more will want to join. As long as there is room, of course.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay, I see. So it looks like we can actually decide how many people, how many newcomers of these 2 we can actually receive. We're gonna take them 2 of those. Let's go ahead and grab them, or no, grab them. We're gonna grab anybody. Just welcome them in, obviously, and then I'm assuming we're gonna need to build another homestead eventually. Oh, look at that, 2 by 2. It fits perfectly here. And then we, if needed, we can actually expand this road. Let's go ahead and do that right away across this beautiful town that we're building. And we can play some other stuff here. All right, so the game is actually asking us to build a farm. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and this looks like a farm area, does it not? I think it looks like a farming area here. So it looks like we have to place a farm. Wonder if it's gonna it's gonna give it a try here. Let's say, so what's happening here? Attachment. Okay, so it looks like for attachment we have to, it says that to place 30 vegetable crops. So vegetable, oh, look at that. So we get some pumpkin, some beet, some cauliflower, some carrot, some cabbage, and it looks like all of them provide the same amount of yield, or not the same amount of yield, but they're fully grown in the same amount of time. So what do we want to do? Let's go and do pumpkins. Oh, might as well, right? Our coat of arms is pumpkin.
Looks like some newcomers will arrive soon, but there's no available housing.
Okay.
To see how many days are left,
Oh, I see here. So basically here we can see that the population, all the population in the city, and then it tells us that the next milestone, it's a hamlet once we reach 10 people or 10 families, and then the newcomers are coming in 5 days. Okay. But it looks like we have to build, do we have to build 30 of these? The game is asking us to build 30. I mean, if that's the case though, that's quite a lot. Seems quite a lot. I'd rather do these though. It's gonna expand this road a little bit farther in deeper here. Gonna expand it all the way up there and then put the farm right in the middle. How about that? And then obviously we're gonna do cabbage. This is 12, I'm assuming. 12 here. Can we go all the way? Yep. 12, and this is 8. Please tell me that's more than enough. We'll see. Let's go ahead and build 16. It says 27. Oh, wow. So we have to go across. I mean, I don't mind going across here. It actually might look good. Can we change? Oh, we can even change the vegetable type that we... Oh, I like that. So we're doing some pumpkin, some cabbage. Yeah, I'd rather keep it all the same, though, to be honest, though. How can we... All right, pumpkin. How can we remove these? Remove, yep. Remove.
Oh no, I really like that building.
Yeah, me too, but it's gonna get built differently. Don't worry about it. So, pumpkin. Let's go ahead and do more right there. That's, oof, 4 more, I guess. Up to 40. Well, we need 30, don't we not? Yeah, that's right. Go and demolish 10 of them. I wish there was a way to demolish them all instead of going one by one. It's it'll be easier that way, but all right, so it looks like we gotta go down to 30, 33, 32, 31. Oh, it's not gonna look as good as I thought it was. All right, I'll have an idea here. How many do we need? We need a total of 3 more. Let's push it back here. 1, 2, and 3. How about that? I like it. All right, let's go ahead and build. It's gonna cost some money, 175 gold coins, but the farm is getting built. How about that? All right, what else is the game telling us to do? The guy told us to get more housing. Although I don't know how good this is to expand the houses. Let's see, what else can we do here? Randomize. We don't want to randomize. Oh, it just basically tells us there. Oh, that's good. So what does it provide? 3 disability. Ooh, look at it. Adds 1 homegrown per day to its hub. Small greenhouse, chicken coop, and an apple tree. I want to do the chicken coop. What do we have here? Linen, apple tree. What is this? Looks like the clothes linen line. The clothes line. I don't want to say linen. Clothes line. The outhouse. Okay. What is this? A chicken coop? Yeah, let's do the chicken coop. If check buildings of this type will have their attachment placed automatically. Okay. Okay, so we just basically build it and that's it. Obviously, we cannot accept these newcomers, unfortunately, because we don't have anyone yet. I mean, we don't have enough room. We're going to say another builder here. Let's help our... What's the name of the first? Emily Flores. And then Jane Smith. Is this where the Flores family live? All right, so it looks like Emily Flores, Margaret Bonetti, and Jane Smith live here. What about here? Penelope Smith, Lily Lopez, and Henry Price. They all live here. Cool. This is actually very, very beautiful. Very cute, actually. Very, very cute, in our opinion. I like what I'm seeing here. It looks like the farm is actually built fully. Assign worker. Let's go ahead and assign someone there. Obviously, we can assign someone in particular, but we have how many unemployed? We actually have a single unemployed for now. It's going to keep it as this. And then let's go and claim that. Oh, look at that. Build a lumber camp. Yeah, definitely we're going to be building a lumber camp, as I mentioned earlier. I knew the game was going to tell, how many city builder was played in this channel. Enough to know we were going to be asked to do that. I kind of want to feel like building this guy over here. How about that, right? Right here in the middle. It's going to cover a lot of ground. Although I don't want to remove any trees. I'm trying to avoid that. Let's place it here for now. And then I wonder if we can actually tell him to go somewhere else. But it looks like here might be the best place to be honest. I'm going to build that and attach it to the road, if anything. Can we make curved roads? I highly doubt it because obviously you can see everything is built in tiles. So I'm going to do that. It mimics the curvature there. All right, visitors, can we not accept them? Yeah, let's go and accept those. We already have the housing for them. And I'm assuming the head of household gets assigned. I think the head of household might be the one responsible for bringing the food and the needs into each house. I might be mistaken, but I think that's how it works here. The lumber camp has been built and we have to assign a woodcutter. There you go. So like that. Collect 200 in taxes. How do we do that? Each house family has to pay taxes To see when the next payment is due, hover the coin icon at the top of your screen. All right. Looks like the next payment is in 4 days, and we collected 24, so we have to collect a total of 200. That's about how many days? 5, 10, like 50 days, about a month or something. And the game is asking us to place 3 decorations. Oh, I like that. We have decorations. Look at that. Looks like we can actually build some sort of a garden or something. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is very cute. All right, where do we want to build that that garden? Here might not be a bad idea, to be honest. We have different type of flower plots. See how big they are. Oh, look at that. We have wooden bridge. What else do we have here? Stone bridge, outhouse. I like that. Oh, look at this tree here. Okay. We have, let's see. We have, oh, look at that. Log benches. Oh, I like, that's even better. It looks like we can actually build a park here or a garden for people to come in and visit with some decorations in it. Do we want to build it right in front of the houses? Probably so. I wouldn't, yeah, I kind of like that right here in front of the houses. That way, probably is going to improve desirability. I shouldn't like it this way. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Do we want to welcome an extra newcomer? Sure. Going to welcome a single one. And then looks like we're probably going to need more houses. Going to build it here. There you go. And then what do we want in here? Do we want an outhouse? What is that? Looks like a beehive. Yeah, let's go and do a beehive. I love a beehive. Doesn't like good honey. Homemade honey. How about that? Reach population milestone of hamlets. Okay, so we do need one more people, how they call it, fabling, to get into our city and actually, so we can actually upgrade to a hamlet. In the meantime, we can see what else we have here. Looks like we have stockpile. Obviously, I wonder if we can replace this for stockpile. Probably so. What else? Looks like this is entertainment amenities, they call it here. An inn. Probably, obviously the families have to drink some aid, right? Some meat made and some beer. Obviously, they all. I mean, it's a fairy tale, I know, but they gotta have some juice. You know what I'm talking about. And a street theater. Look at that. That's awesome. Very, very fairy tale here. Wonder if we're gonna have some reference or Easter eggs to some of these fairy tales that we've known for many years. Look at that. The barracks, the sword fighter grounds, and the archery grounds. And looks like we're ready to actually move or become a hamlet. There you go. Goodness gracious, we already managed to find enough fablings brave enough to trust us with their livelihood to call ourselves a hamlet. Going forward, your family will expect recurring payments of 0 coin. So it looks like we have to pay some sort of money or coins to the family eventually. So it goes to the family fund. Interesting. So we're being rewarded by 50 coin. We are now able to place an inn, a stone camp, a coal maker, a granary, and a forester. Perfect. It's going to claim that 25. And it looks like the game is actually telling us to build a forester, build a stone camp, and a stockpile. Interesting. Where do we want to build that though? Actually, this might not be a bad idea for a granary and a resource stockpile. I can actually like it this way though, that way. What is that?
Seems you got a letter from a secret admirer.
Oh, do we have a secret admirer?
Well, I suppose there's no accounting for taste. Just joshing. You can open it by clicking the letter icon at the top center of your screen.
All right, we'll look at it here in a minute.
You will let me know if there's anything good.
All right, looks like the stockpile, we actually have to build attachment to it. I actually like that. It's not a bad idea, but knowing that now, I'd rather place these guys somewhere along this line. And the reason why I say it is because I don't want to lose this area probably for another house or whatnot. So let's place that there. Although it's not very central, kind of is, but not very. So let's go and place that there. And it looks like we have some sort of like management here for the storage. They call it the dynamic storage. Okay. Use checkbox to control which resources go in and out. Perfect. The game wants us to also build a stone camp. I'm assuming that has to be, yep, on top of a stone. Yeah, right here. Although it's going to be very close to, I don't like that though. It's going to be very close to the houses. That's probably going to bring desirability down. Do we have any other options? Looks like we do not. Let's see, can we push it here, back here? Kind of. Obviously, we're gonna need to find a way to increase desirability here, but that's something that we need to take care of in a minute here, because look at the size of that low desirability. Can we move these guys somewhere else? Cannot relocate attachments. Okay, so we're probably gonna need to remove the attachment and build some, rebuild them or have them somewhere else. Interesting. Having said that, though, now that I'm looking at stuff the way it is, can we get rid of this road? How can we delete road? Demolish tool. Okay. Oh, look at that. I was talking about it. It's gonna demolish all of this real quick. I know it cost us some money, but I would like to do something like this. Although it's gonna be a straight road, I rarely use this for something else. It's gonna welcome that newcomer that came in as the letter from Agnes. Hi Agnes, how you doing? Dearest Prince, my son and a spring, such splendid land this is, undulating hills and wide fertile plains. It is the dream of our sisters. I wish to make this land into a paradise, but I cannot do it on my own. Your dashing countenance is already the talk of his land. Shall we meet? Agnes, the Harvest Princess. Looks like we can actually get married here. Very interesting. So she is actually offering us some sort of a deal here in a very beautiful poem, or what it looks like a poem. She wants us to take over her land or something like that, or help her manage her land. Interesting. That's pretty much it. The game is not telling us anything else about the suspicious letter that we received. Maybe it's a trap. All right, look at that. Positive desirability. Some buildings have positive effects. All right, we don't want to go too bananas here. Let's see what this is actually going to. It employs one person or a commoner and just increases. It doesn't look like it requires. Okay, so the inn. Oh, I thought this was going to be the tavern. Is the inn. Is that an amenity? Yeah, I thought we were. Oh, when I said beer and whatnot, I thought it was a tavern. But I like this. Look at this. The inn might not look bad right here, although I feel like we're building everything to a square. But what about here? No, I like it here because it's gonna affect a bunch of houses that we're probably gonna build around. It looks like that actually takes some stone in. This one actually got built. Did it? It did. So let's go and assign someone there right away. We should have someone here. What is this? A forester. We can actually build an attachment next to it. Okay, so the forester is not a builder, a building by itself. It's just an attachment. I like that. So let's go and build that forester game is telling us to build. Looks like we also collected the 200 gold coins that we needed to do. All right, beautiful game so far.
A personal favorite.
Is it?
The inn adds happiness to its surroundings. And the happier your kingdom is, the more efficient your workers get.
I'm assuming that is the truth.
Attract more visitors.
All right, so it looks like we have an overview menu here. Give me just 1 minute here, game. It's gonna slow time here. Things are moving too fast. Because the first thing we gotta build is entrance is blocked by who? Yeah, right here. Let's gonna build another house. These guys are going to be very, very lucky of being next to the inn. I'm actually going to do a doghouse. Look at that. Hey, actually doghouse is going to increase desirability, which we should do that in one of these actually. And then I'm assuming we can throw a row behind it. I don't know how efficient this is. But we're gonna throw that row right there, regardless of its efficiency. Probably build another house here in this corner. That I would allow. I'm gonna lose some trees there, but I'm okay with that. Now, what do we want to build here? Beehive, we already did that. Tree, we already did that. I think we're missing small greenhouse. Is that the greenhouse? It looks like a beehive though. Oh, so it looks like it gets 2 attachments. Oh, okay. So probably we got the doghouse and the beehive there. Oh, I love that. The amount of different attachment we can get. But I wonder if we can actually... Doesn't look like we can assign it though. Oh, we can actually do that ourselves. Okay. It's gonna do beehive and greenhouse. I kinda like that. They're gonna be next to the hill here, which actually is not a bad idea if you think about it. So welcome 2 more visitors here or newcomers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see what the game is telling us here to do. Management course. Select a family using the overview menu. Assign a family to a workplace using the workplace. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Very, very inspired. Or looks like it's inspired in Foundation, a game that we know very, very well in this channel. And we've known for the past couple of years. Look at this. We actually have a menu similar to it, which I love to see. It goes very well with this game, actually. So it looks like we have Lily Chavez and we have our people here. We have the classes. I'm assuming here's where we're going to actually upgrade them to commoners or whatever it's called. What is it called? Yeah, commoners and then nobles. Surf was the other one I was talking about in Foundation. Looks like we can actually assign them. Look at that. This is beautiful. Very, very beautiful here. Very, very good. Let's go and assign one of each here. We can assign more if we need to. We can see the finances. Oh, look at that. We need a fully staffed bank to control the taxes. Some graphs, some production control here. Basically, looks like what building is producing coal. Okay, so this is when we build that. We're going to be able to see the production. And then some history of I'm assuming these notifications here. All right, so select a family using the overview menu. Okay, let's go ahead and select you. And let's see. It's going to tell us, I'm happy that they opened an inn close to my home. I don't like that they open a stone camp close to my home. But Emily Flores, that's the way it works here. I wish it worked that way in the real life. I don't like this, I don't like that. You get what you deserve, what you ask. Sometimes it works like that, but most of the time it doesn't. And it looks like we are ready to actually expand our territory. Who's Bob Barskin? Is that a thief or something? Bob Barskin. Interesting. It looks like Bob Barskin is here. Let's take a look at that real quick. See who Bob is. So, Bobby, I know you're not Bobby. Oh, Bob Barskin. Oh, look at that.
I remember when he was just a seedling.
Look at that. One of the last remaining token trees. This is an encounter and can be interacted using your hero. We don't have a hero yet. Probably going to have one soon. This one looks like we're getting a ruin, a mission suit, and a big hurt. Whatever that means. And then looks like we have some trees and iron deposit. I'm kind of tempted to go this way, mainly because of the trees. So let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna cost us 50. I like that, and then we can actually accept those 2 visitors. We're probably accepting too many visitors by the amount of food that we're producing, but I'm very confident the farm is keeping up with it. All right, so can we actually expand you guys' territory? Looks like we might actually need to build another forester hut around here. Look at that, the iron deposit. We went this way because we're gonna be expanding. We don't want to be fighting against anyone. I don't know if the pig thing is gonna cause any problems. And for Bob Barskin, we're probably gonna need our hero, good old Bob. We'll go there, Bobby, here in a minute. We'll go there here in a minute, Bobby. It looks like we can actually upgrade probably the houses. We have an upgrade options like that, similar to Anno 1800. Lots of stuff going on here in the game. It looks like coal is getting produced by someone, but I don't know who's making it. I don't remember making a building or building a building that actually produces coal. Yeah, coal maker. Let's see. Some buildings have negative impact on desirability. Yeah, probably we're gonna be probably pushing our industry area around this, and then maybe deeper into the woods, and then leave good desirability here. Unfortunately, well, obviously we have this guy here that we cannot deal with it. Actually, the game is actually telling us to do that. But let's first of all let's go ahead and build a granary right in front of the next to the store pile and right in front of the farm. Honestly, it might not be the best option to do that, but like foundation, you gotta start in a very small region and start expanding. Because so far what I've seen is that even the menu, everything here looks quite similar to foundation, which I love. Don't get me mistaken, I love what I'm seeing. Very, very beautiful game, very beautiful art. And we're building our fairy tale, you know what I mean? We're creating our own fairy tale. Which, look at the chicken, come on. Who gonna play this game and say that's a really beautiful chicken? Fat chicken, but chicken indeed. Do not pick it up, or is that another game? Let me know if you know the reference. I do know, I'm not gonna spoil it, but let me know if you do know that reference they're putting here. I wonder if we're gonna be able to build a sheep farm. Oh, look at that. Milestone reached. A new population milestone has been reached. Well done. We can now call ourselves a small village. Going forward, your family will expect recurring payments of 5 gold coins to the family fund. Now we gotta pay the big bosses, the big wigs. So it looks like we're rewarded by nobility, which can be used as a currency for special actions and items. It also influences some interactions with other rulers. Looks like we received 75 gold coins. We're now able to build the Messengers Guild, the Sawmill, and a new crop, which is the wheat. Oh boy, the wheat. Are we gonna be building a windmill? Are we gonna have a baker's house, a bakery, and whatnot? All of that we are going to see in the next video. So far so good. The game has provided a lot of information in this very short long first look of the game. I like what I'm seeing, and it's definitely looking like we're gonna be starting a new series in this game. But for now, I'm gonna keep it here, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and don't forget the typical subscribe, like, and leave your comment. Do you like this game? Do you not like it? What about that fat chicken we saw? Bye bye.